Hi, my name is Lauren. I'm here to talk about General Conference, what it means to me and why it is important to both of us.
Hello! Today we're going to talk about General Conference and what it is, what it means, why it's important to us, and we're going to talk about the talk given by Elder Hales in October 2013. Elder Hales tells us in the talk, conference have always been part of the true church of Jesus Christ, and he make an account since Adam. He says Adam gathered his posterity and prophesied of things to come. Moses did it too, and then so far from all the history in the Bible, the Apostle Paul and Jesus Christ did it. And since the Church of Jesus Christ was established, right after 2 months, we started our first General Conference.
General Conference, for me, is a time where we can hear all the apostles and prophets speak, to receive revelation and guidance, that we can improve our lives and improve other people's lives, and to follow God's plan for us is how I see it.
And when we go to General Conference, we find answers.
Yeah.
They invite us to prepare for General Conference, to go with a sincere heart, with open to listen and to receive answer to our problems or prayers that haven't been answered yet.
I think it's important for everyone to gather together. I think it helps us to be unified as a church, and that we can hear from our living apostles and prophets today, just like they did back then with Moses and with Adam and Peter and Jesus' apostles during the time that he was around. You know, I think it was interesting. I didn't always think about how all that was the same back then. They met when Jesus taught everyone on the Sermon on the Mount, and so it's cool that we still do the same things today.
Yep. All the apostles and the prophet, it's not like they sit down one day and yes, I have all the information out in my mind. No, they actually spend weeks and sometimes sleepless nights praying and pondering what messages the Lord wants them to share with the people in the church and people in general in the world.
Yeah,
I think that is one of the main things why we have General Conference, because it's that time of ponder for all the world and for all, like you said, the united people of the church.
I think General Conference helps people, like anyone, not just members, in the sense that there's lots of wisdom in what the prophets are saying and the apostles are saying, like how we can live our lives and improve our attitudes and spirits and stuff like that. I think for members and everyone it's beneficial, but especially for us members, because there are leaders. So the apostles and prophets pray to be able to know what we need to hear as a church and how to guide us, and so that's how they can receive revelation for us, and also if we go in and pray and we're ready to receive information and revelation, then we can receive revelation for our lives as well.
I like that they talk there's also for all the ages. Like General Conference is not about excluding those that maybe won't understand something or not, because it's a growing time. It's a time to learn how to guide yourself, whatever you are in life, whether you are young, you are a child, or you are a teenager, or even a super adult. There's people there with questions, and these apostles and the president of the church pray and united to give us answers, and they will give you answer personally. I think I like one of these things that Brother Hales says there, how we receive answers for ourselves. Once that they're talking, what they are saying is telling you something that is not the same that they're saying. It's kind of confusing context, but but it's it makes you think of something that happened in your life, and that's the answer that you needed.
So one experience that I've had was a talk, I don't remember by who, but it was about revelation and how we receive revelation and guidance for our lives, and that really helped me to kind of be able to take the steps on my own to find out direction for my life and what I needed to do, and to find peace and like mental and emotional and spiritual peace.
That's good.
So yeah, that was like really good. I know every conference there's always something that like is inspiring, or like I learn, or it gives me more motivation and confidence.
Especially these videos. I always, since I was baptized 2 years ago, I always wanted to be a missionary.
Aww.
Like right after, I'm like in my testimony that I did on my baptism, I talk about that. I have it written down. I really wanted to be a missionary, but I mean, I got married and that was my mission. So, but in last conference, Elder Ufter really talked about being a missionary. He said that sharing the gospel should be such an essential, precious part of your life that it will be unnatural to not share with everybody and to every time and everything like that. So that just clicked. I was just like, you need to do something about it. You need to be a missionary, and you have to make that promise from Elder Ruther active in your life. So that's why, I mean, that's one of the answers that I had from General Conference, and that was really important to me.
I think General Conference is really good for non-members because it can give them guidance. There's a lot of wisdom in what we have to say and what the apostles and prophets say, and also it helps them understand more about what we believe and who we are as a church. One
thing that can help others out of the church is like if they don't know them, if they want to know who Jesus Christ was, they can learn from General Conference. So you will learn about Jesus Christ if you see a General Conference. And if you have any doubts, any problems in your life, I promise you that you will find answers in General Conference. And you can always watch it online, you know. It's not like you have to be with a member to learn about the church. You can actually go online and see how members teach about Jesus Christ.
So if we go to General Conference, listen to General Conference with an open mind and go with the Spirit and like a good attitude, I think there's like a lot that we can learn, a lot that we can gain. Even like we'll feel in our hearts, or like a whisper of the Spirit in our minds, our hearts, of like the things that we should do, or answers to prayers that we've been praying about, or anything like that.
Elder Hales says, this is possible because the Holy Ghost carries the word of the Lord onto our hearts in terms that we can understand. So it's that simple. So thank you for watching. Once again, if you want to see this talk, if you want to read it, if you want a Book of Mormon, or if you want to talk with one of our missionaries, full-time missionaries, there are links down below. Also, General Conference is next week. So we're going to put the link. If you want to see General Conference live, it's going to be on Saturday and Sunday. That is 4 sessions, 2 on Saturday and 2 on Sunday. But all of them are great. And whatever time that you can take to see them and see how we live the gospel, we invite you to do it.
We invite you to come and see General Conference and learn about what we believe and to learn about Christ.